Hey friends, just doing a little bit of exploring here. I wanted to kind of do an actual view inside this building, but they really got to do something about the lighting in here. It's really fucking abysmal. Yeah, in my previous video, I kind of talked about the Medusa. I'm gonna assume you know about the specs and material of this knife. It's one of the smaller balisong makers, so if you're this far deep into balisongs, I feel like you know how to do your own research on that aspect. In my experience, a lot of people watch balisong reviews to kind of get a feel of how the balisong flips. So let's check this piece out. So I'm gonna be doing less of that. Biggest things really about this knife that's kind of interesting to me. Whoa, is that like a snake? Shoot. Okay, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Is the balance and the kind of dimensions of the handles. So, ooh, they had a Kyle party here. Let's go on the porch. It's a lot better lighting. So, when I first got this knife, really wasn't crazy about the handles because even though it was channel titanium, it's very, very thin. Yeah, it has no tap, almost no play. Let's see, what was I gonna say? Handles. Okay. I'm used to thicker knives, like my Chimera and Basilisks. One problem I had with this knife when I was first getting into it was when I would twirl or do any rollovers, there was a tendency for the knife to want to fan because of how thin the knife was and how beefy that blade is. Which I did not like the blade at first. I thought it was okay, but after flipping it and seeing how this knife is definitely designed very well. The thin handles and the beefy blade are how Fellowship managed to make a light blade biased titanium channel knife, which is like very impressive when you think about it. Whenever BRS released the Chab, you know, they were marketing and hyping the fuck out of it, but a lot of people had a lot of flippers now, especially with the Kraken and all that out. Yeah, I'm not really supposed to be here, so I'm just kind of paranoid. Got more used to neutral to blade biased balance, so I feel like that's very impressive that he managed to find a way to make a channel balisong a little bit not like light and not handle heavy. He did that by having his big beefy honkin' Tonto harpoon kind of blade, which really grew on me really quick on thinner handles. This knife it fans really well being blade biased, but it's not so blade biased that chaplains are hard to control. Like, I could still chaplain really easily on this. I learned after flipping this for a couple of hours, I couldn't stop flipping it now. It's been about a week or two, I think 2 weeks. And yeah, I haven't really picked up any of my other knives yet. So yeah, this is a great knife, and it has a little bit of, as much as I always say this shit, and I know people don't like hearing it, it has a little bit of beatability to it, being a channel titanium knife, and then flips so well. It flips really nicely. I'm actually, this is my most blade biased Balisong I have in my collection right now. Well, the Bradley Kimura is more blade biased, but I don't really flip that. So, but yeah, this is a sturdy knife. I've dropped this like hundreds of times. I originally just bought it out of curiosity and as like a potential, like, oh, I could bait other knives out with this one, but nah, I've been loving this thing. Oh man, sorry about that, guys. Let's see, anything else? Let's go look at some farmland. Yeah. One fun thing about Balisongs is, like, there's a balance between a good looking knife, a good flipping knife, and a good EDC knife, you know? Ooh, it's a lot more bendy out here. That's cool. Try that again. The Medusa definitely, it puts more of its, you know, qualities into flipping. And even though it is channel titanium, it kind of loses EDC points because it doesn't have any horns. If you're stabbing into something or cutting something, you kind of want like a guard to prevent your hand from like going over the knife. I know some people strictly do not use their Balisongs for cutting things other than themselves, but I just had to say that. If you were on the fence about buying this knife, I feel like the aesthetics is probably the biggest factor. The blade is way shorter than the handles. But I'll say this, that even I wasn't crazy about the aesthetics, but the more I flip this knife, the more I understand why it was designed the way it was. And I've kind of embraced the kind of the buster blade look of this knife. So, I don't know. It's up to you. I personally like it. I'm not selling this. I said that about a lot of knives. But, this one is definitely a good one. Alright, thanks for listening to me ramble about, nothing really, and exploring a house with me. Not sure how I feel about that one, about this house. I don't know. I might want to look at other houses before I make a decision. Yeah. It's good to explore all your options or whatnot. That's what Balisongs have taught me. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful day and y'all stay sharp, okay?